Hello all, hope you is goo. Welcome back to EU4 and Uzbek. So we're currently just at war with Ottomans Part 2, Electric Boogaloo. I don't know what I'm taking in this war, by the way. I just know I'm having a war. I might take more of the Balkans. I feel like maybe I take Gallipoli and then the state of Huda and then work it out from there after. And the knights are raiding me. Oh, you. Annoyance. Let's of course move towards legalism. And do I do corruption reduction or do I just keep the bonuses? Tax and manpower modifier. Let's just lose corruption. Keep on top of it. Or do my best to keep on top of it. So without my mercs, I would literally have a neutral balance. Might be how it happens. Again, I want to use this Bukhara band at least for this war. It can use its manpower resources to aid me in sieges, etc. Then it might be swapped out. Maybe for some newer manpower units down the line. Maybe I start making a second army stack. We'll see. I still think I might want to go one manpower, one regular manpower. Hold on. Did I say one manpower, one regular manpower? One merc manpower, one regular manpower. Just to balance out resources for now. I may eventually take quantity, but I'm thinking really it shouldn't be quantity. It would probably be offensive instead for siege ability. And there's still the opportunity for potentially having nobility. I could do 3 mil ideas this campaign and make them horde, nobility and offensive. We'll see. There's ideas in the line. It's just a case of working out what I do and do not do eventually, I suppose. So yeah, siege down Selanik, head towards my rebels, and then go deal with these uncouth sorts who are deciding to come and siege my land against my permission. Let's head out. I've lost a master of the mint. Good thing then, I can get another. And then let's take the second admin idea. Then I'll be able to get adaptability after. And then even more admin saved. For even quicker admin ideas. Knock-on effects, I suppose. Yeah, Ryazanian separatists, blah blah blah, spare me. So my manpower units will do the preliminary attacks up here. Then once we've sieged down Erzurum, my mercs will then be freed up to come and attack. I don't want to swap anything out right now. I want to keep my manpower units able to float around the place. I don't think the Ottomans are going to come and de-siege Selanik and Gallipoli anytime soon. They're wanting to press the attack against Egypt. / the Mamluks. I feel like if the AI Mamluks had pushed the Ottomans while I was attacking the Ottomans the first time around, they would be doing a lot better right now. Because I had the Ottomans on the ropes and down to hardly any units, but the Mamluks were like, no, we've got hardly any tech. But if I saw that the Mamluks had gone for the Ottomans, I would have kept my war with them going, wiped out more units and let Mamluks run rampant. Because later on, the Mamluks are easier to deal with than the Ottomans. when I'd eventually touch them. So it would have been passing on from somebody annoying to somebody easier. Suppose it doesn't matter now, because I'm just coming through and taking things. Right, out you go. Time to come find the enemies. It might just be I only need to do this siege on AQ to piece them out, honestly. Wouldn't be surprised. You know, if I ever can siege them out. Yeah, the Tunisians are running away. Also not surprised. So yeah, next tech is horse stuff. And a little bit of infantry stuff, so that should be good. Yeah, I might take on Oira and Ming after this war. I'll use Ming as a bank for now. I'll piece them out for the money. Tunis are still too busy running away. I won't be able to catch up, so let's go deal with rebels. Stop them from getting totally out of hand. Theodora will go de-siege Ryazan, I hope, while I'm dealing with this. See, let them come in, lull them into a false sense of security, then relieve my mercs from the siege once they're done, to come back around and kick butt. Solid plan. And yeah, Theodora are actually helping. Good job, my subject. You might be an unwanted subject, but you're a loyal subject nonetheless. And don't worry, as I say, I will be getting rid of them at some point. So now, AQ are at my war. I don't need much, I just want them out. Then from here, let's go back into my land, I suppose. Yeah, let's instead swap this around. I'll send my actual army into Trebizond, because they've got cannons and a better siege general. This guy comes along and attacks. These are also Bulgarian separatists again? Really? Crazy. Doesn't feel like 2 seconds ago since I last had Bulgarian separatists. But that's okay. I don't mind having more of them. Yes, Tunis are black flagged, so they won't be able to hit me anytime soon. I can close in on Singhaifa. They're going, I don't know where they think they're going. But it ain't gonna work. That's one thing I do know. So, does QQ give access to anyone else? Yes. Singhaifa. So we won't be black flagged on the way to Trebizond. Excellent stuff. This needs to come around for my Bulgarian separatists. Then Theodora can de-siege the province. In the meantime, Trebizond, Ankara, Hudaveniga. I think. I'd love to come and de-siege some of the Mamluks, just to piss off the Ottomans, but I don't think I'll get there in time. So I'll just work on my grander ambitions, rather than just being antagonistic. Like, that would just be for the fun of it. I need to focus on what I need to do to achieve my goals. Three war score from battles isn't particularly enamouring. And I'm 100 dev away from becoming an empire. That's pretty neat, honestly. yeah, from the Ottomans, I'm thinking this, very simply. At minimum, that's my minimum. Everything else would be a negotiable extra, honestly. But Mamluks are still in this war. What are you waiting for, Mamluks? I think you should give them peace, honestly. It'd be better for you. So yeah, I just need to wipe out the Bulgarian separatists, then go for the Aeolate. Everyone's coming along to try and help de-siege Gallipoli. Probably something to do with the fact that I am in Trebizond. So I can siege Trebizond. Then I'll bring my units back up to help defend against Gallipoli. Let's stack wiping Constantinople. That's only 1k, but that'll make me feel better. So yeah, I need to win in Trebizond. Then I need to come back around in time for Gallipoli. I might have to force a fight to get Gallipoli here. Oh no, a fight in a superiority CB, who'd have thunk? I might just have to push in early, actually. Or I ignore it, let it go on, and then re-siege it back. Ah, what's the worst that could happen? I mean, I know what the worst that could happen is, but I don't think it will happen. Yeah. I think I got this. Yeah, they completely lost. The worst that could have happened, by the way, would be me losing the battle and losing the war score from the battle. But no, it didn't happen. We're good. They're already at medium enthusiasm as well. Get out of here. That's it, run away. Where are you running to, Temes? Am I predicting correctly here? Or are you up in extra no man's land that I can't see? Or Tenia. You're up in no man's land that I can't see. Gotcha. Let's ignore it then. I'm not gonna chase down something I can't see. So I just need an extra battle to ensure that I've got ticking war score, realistically. And then from there, everything else is a bonus. And I need the previously pointed out sieges of Trebizond and Karakoçeli Hundavendigar. Then it might be worth me looking into what the peace deal could be, but we'll see. Bear in mind that the Ottomans are soon going to have the Mamluks pieced out. I'm not going to try saving them in any sense. I could try and de-siege Halab in time, but I don't think I would be able to. So I'm still not holding any hope. Or any cope. "7 years ahead of time still. And Renaissance is still needing to proc, of course. We're at 3 provinces. Bashkirid is 25% of the way there already. Because I've been sitting on it for so long. Nice. I could try allying somebody else who has the Renaissance already, but to be honest, I'll probably just gain Renaissance land from the Ottomans. Maybe half state it, call it a day. Use them as like the catalyst for 10%. Easy peasy. We'll see. You know, honestly, I'm not too detrimented by the extra tech cost from Renaissance at the moment. I could have tried to let the other army run away from Selanik there. That's fine, but this time we're on a flat land. So this should give extra damage. Yeah, 775 plays 82 on that particular battle, on that particular tick of the battle. And then let's take some troops out in Tirhala for even more ticking war score. For even more security on the ticking war score, but also war score from battles. Let me re-specify that because that didn't sound right until I specified. Let's also go to Athens for more war score as mentioned. And yeah, this army's basically done with its manpower now. It's done very well. And what's this about? I get influx of exotic goods. Trade efficiency and prestige for 15 years? Or new business opportunities event happens for them. I don't want to gain a corruption. Sod off. That's not big enough bonuses to gain the extra corruption for no reason. Like, I'm giving myself enough corruption as it is. I don't need them helping me out with it. Quite frankly. They'll be landlocked by Philly by the time that I'm in Gallipoli, so we'll catch them. Oh, sorry, Guruminion. Gumulsine. Get it right? So yeah, 3k stomped. Then we'll deal with the Volinian separatists. Or Poland might deal with them for me. No, I said this before about the Bulgarian separatists and the Ottomans. Let's not fall for the same trap twice. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, still shame on you. Because why would you do that? We'll let them go in Burgas. Fine by me. And the Ottomans took enough provinces here to make their next war versus the Mamluks for the Ottoman invasion. Is what that is. Put very simply. QQ is still Tech 6. And they don't have the Renaissance. I mean, QQ don't start with feudalism either. Actually. Much like Hordes, QQ doesn't start with feudalism. You have to embrace it. You can embrace it rather quickly as QQ, but you still have to embrace it. If I recall correctly. Once again, take out the separatists on the spot. Let the Theodosians re-siege my province for me. I could re-attack the Timurids for more of this Persian land. Once again, their allies are pretty terrible. And I can grab a whole bunch more of this. Looking pretty good. Yarkand have 53 liberty desire. So they're almost back to being loyal. This is exactly what I wanted from Yarkand. I wanted them to be disloyal enough to not be truly integrated, but also not to be independent. They're not going to grab independence for 53%. Unless somebody comes along and supports them. But that's what I'm hoping doesn't happen. I know it's a weird way to put it, but I don't want Yarkand to get free themselves and start sprawling out their tendrils. I'd rather them just stay contained and I'll just grab my own merits. And the Ottomans dropped the siege for me. Okay. Good for you. Let's not fight in Kostendil. Oh, I'll go like this, I think. Let's chase them up and hope that they go from Sofia into Nigbolu. Up here? Because that is flatlands. Gone. They're going into Nigbolu. This is all according to plan. Catch them in farmlands, deal lots more damage. They didn't even have a leader on this army. Come on, put a leader on. This is literally your land. You can have the opportunity to Put somebody back on. And then we'll go to Gallipoli. Again, this just helps to spike up my war score from battles up to 40 a lot quicker. And AQ still ally the Ottomans. Fair enough. I still don't foresee that relationship lasting much longer. And yes, I know that this army is low on manpower. That's been the entire plan. To use up the manpower. You could say it's part of the plan power. Come on, Ankara. I know that they've had this under siege most of this war. I'm kind of ignoring it. If you want the honest truth. Okay, now this needs to go and needs to push against these guys. And that can also help defend against Trebizond. I'll let my manpower army continue doing their due. That kind of makes sense. Also, I don't mind this war taking a little while, because if I can get adaptability before I peace out the Ottomans, then that would just make everything a lot cheaper. So I can get behind it. Come on, Ankara. Excellent. I can go straight to Hudavendigar. Let's go to Kocheli first, I think. We'll go Kocheli, then I'll quickly siege down Biga so I can cross both sides in case the Ottomans do something funny in Gallipoli or Sarnik, then go siege Hudavendigar. So let's bang this fort, just to push things along. Let's just go straight for Trebizond in that situation as well. Okay, I've almost maxed out war score from battles. This is good. We'll take it. Yeah, they're starting to head down towards Gallipoli, I think. So I want Kocheli done nice and quickly. So I can quickly siege Biga, own both sides of the strait. Doesn't matter about the ship being there, I can cross. Oh, they're going to go to Gemulsin first. I don't mind that. It's also okay. And the Tunisians in Trebizond are trying to run, but they cannot, for I am a horde, and I am fast. Or such. Yeah, that's devastating losses. Right there. Look at that. It's 4,600. Nice. Also, the Bukhara band are getting back manpower rather quickly. I'm actually really impressed with it. Maybe it is too late to get rid of the Bukhara band until it has all of its manpower exhausted. I don't know. No, it is on 228, sorry. Yeah, it's basically finished with its reserves. So I need to get rid of it. Sorry, what number was I looking at? Oh, I was looking at the total troops here. This is your manpower reserve. It's out. I was initially correct. My correction was incorrect. Is the answer. Now I can take the minimum that I want. But again, that's the minimum that I want. I'll probably take some more Anatolian land. Mayhaps I take all the way down here into Oltu. Then when I take the QQ lands, I can take through and down, have my land connect on both sides. And I could also take out Horde and Biga from the offer. And just focus that way if I'm short on war score after doing what I'm about to do. Okay, Kocelli down. Quickly siege Biga. Go back, deal with Selanik, then go for their capital. I think we'll be fine. Honestly speaking. Or we let the Bukhara band deal with the troops in Selanik. And then this just does its stuff in Hudavendigar. Mind you, they are sending excess troops over to that side. And I think what I'll do, let's make this really quick if possible. Let's shift consolidate. Get rid of Hudavendigar. Come on, down we go. That's it. I know that you can probably hear me spam clicking, and that I'm clicking far faster than what I need to, but I don't want to miss a tick. Let's slow down a little, because I'm still going okay. Hudavendigar, right, your capital is sieged, my guy. What's going on? 79 plays 113. So do I go that far out? Or do I just go to say Sinop, because Sinop's also a fort. And 200 ducats? I like it. That's pretty good. So now I own both sides of the strait. I'm not stopped. I have free-flowing access. I can't take the third admin idea yet, because I need to make sure this is all called properly first, I think. Let's do this. I'm not far off it though. Or I do this. Let's remove the cause. Take the idea. Then core as much as possible. Which is still everything. That was the correct answer. Hey. Good stuff. So let's increase autonomies here. I just want the land and to weaken the Ottomans by a considerable margin. I mean, that's 2 forts gone. Once again, shout outs to the TF2 guys. If there's any of you floating around still. Genoa. Venice, Lucia and Geneva. This is very easily a war I could do as a Conquest CB and just take the 3 lands. Take the rest of the Pontic steppe. I think next is QQ, I said. Let's remove the Bukhara band. And start considering QQ. Who, even when I remove my mercs, I still have more of an army than you. Okay. Excellent. Maybe let's make a template that's something like 10, 10, 4. That takes me way over force limit. So then we take out a couple of the units. Awkwardly. We'll go about that. 474 is fine. That's still a secondary stack. It's a bit of an awkward one, but it's still a stack. I'm going to decline your request. Let's also delete the fort in Gallipoli. So there we go. I now have adaptability 3. Sorry, admin idea 3, adaptability. Ready and raring to go. Awesome stuff. As a percentage, Renaissance is nearly 1% now. So my truce with Poland is 1495, 9 years from now. So QQ, Ajam, Oirat and Ming back to Poland, I think. Here's my thoughts right now. That might change. Genoese particularists. Oh, Genoese particularists because of the stuff. For a second I thought it was Genoese separatists and I thought, what? But no, that makes sense. Thanks for the money, Muscovy. Your truce is up with me also in 1489. The Poland truce is up 95. So I think what I'll do is let's go QQ, then into Muscovy. Then I really need to start heading this way. Honestly, I need to start getting into the China region. My special countries that I'm going to form don't just form themselves, you know. And I have a genuine truce up in 1491 with Nagai. Interesting. I'm assuming I'd still do it as half stuff. The new army can deal with the rebels. My currently running army can deal with this. Let's win some more wars. Looking great. But anyway, we'll deal with this war in the next episode. So for now, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you again soon.